Floyd Mayweather looks me in my face and he says, I'm going to take him out about the 8th or 9th round.
It's titled Legend versus Legend. So, I mean, that speaks for itself.
And I said, your hand's always broken. You ain't known for your punching power since you moved up from lightweight to welterweight. Why are you so sure you're going to do this?
This is dangerous, Stephen A. Smith delivers with conviction. Crawford's response shows the depth of respect from Canelo, and it carries enormous weight. Few fighters get such recognition. This isn't mere chatter. It's a statement that sets the stage for one of boxing's most captivating what-if matchups.
Did you think about what he had to say about you when he said, you're way better than Floyd Money Mayweather? I know you heard that he said that. What thoughts came to your mind when you heard that Canelo Alvarez said that about you?
Hey, you know, that's a big compliment. You know, he's been in the ring with both of us, so he would know, you know, from his own experience. You know, a lot of people, they can say this, they can say that, but there's only, you know, a few people that can say they've been in the ring with Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather now enters the fray with a sharp rebuttal. Floyd Mayweather speaks with the precision of a true champion. In a decisive rebuttal, he shuts down any notion that Crawford could outmatch him. This is not just opinion. It is a masterclass in confidence and legacy. Floyd is making it clear why his place in boxing history remains unchallenged.
And that's how I look at it. What makes him get more respect than me? You my next door neighbor, you know, I tell him, you got yours from your family. I got mine from the ground up, from hard work.
Crawford responds swiftly, with determination and focus. Crawford's challenge is sharp and unwavering. As a boxing reporter, this feels like the ignition of a massive storm. With Canelo's endorsement and Floyd's silence turning into tension, Crawford's demand isn't just bravado. It's a direct call to action. The fight the fans dream of is now a real possibility.
If the opportunity presented itself against Floyd, you would have, though, even though you admire him so much and he's so great. But you
Floyd, yeah, because I wasn't as close. Me and Floyd close now, but when Floyd was boxing, I wasn't as close with Floyd like I am now.
How do you beat Floyd, though? Like, since nobody's been able to crack that code.
You think I would tell you?
He ain't fighting anymore. So that fight ain't gonna happen.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
I think you got your answer there.
Nah, I didn't hear nothing. Is Floyd better than you? Some fighters say, even like Gervonta Davis.
Mayweather's response is coming, and it promises to escalate the drama. Floyd Mayweather speaks with the poise of a champion who has faced countless challenges. His words are a declaration of resilience. Boxing isn't just about skill, it's about heart and preparation. Floyd reminds us why he remains an icon, always ready to evolve and prove himself, no matter the odds.
Nothing can hold me back. Nothing can hold me back. You know, like I said, I step back, regroup, get a new team, and
Crawford's answer is sharp, clear, and filled with conviction. There's no hesitation. He places himself above one of the greatest defensive fighters in history. This isn't just bravado. It's a statement that will fuel endless debate. Crawford isn't merely answering a question, he's making a challenge that boxing fans can't ignore.
Who do you think wins in a fight, you or Prime Floyd?
Me.
No questions?
Why would you think that I would say Floyd? You know, that's one of my favorite fighters. But yeah, nah.
Stephen A. Smith adds his voice to this growing storm of opinions. A. Smith's praise for Crawford adds serious weight to this discussion. When a respected voice in sports media highlights a fighter's superiority, it shapes the narrative. Crawford is no longer just talking, others are agreeing. For fans, this fuels excitement and speculation. A showdown with Floyd feels closer than ever.
Now, knowing you, I know that you're aware of the things that people are saying. You're moving up in 2 weight classes. You're the smaller man. Whatever you do, Terence Crawford, don't exchange against them. What do you feel you have to do?
Be myself. I'm 41-0.
Shane Mosley's perspective is invaluable. Comparing fighters of this caliber is no small task. His endorsement of Crawford adds undeniable credibility to the claim. Technical skill, size, and reach. These are factors that Mosley believes give Crawford an edge. The boxing world now has another respected voice, adding fuel to this epic debate.
You fought both Canelo and Mayweather. You fought them both. Who did you think was better, Canelo or Mayweather? I know that's Canelo was saying it was Crawford better than Mayweather.
I was very impressed with Canelo at 21, but Mayweather was still technically more sound.
I think Crawford is better. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because it's bigger. But Mayweather is definitely technician. I mean, like Crawford said, you know, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is his era.
Oscar De La Hoya reminds us of Floyd's brilliance inside the ring. His point is clear: Mayweather's defensive mastery is unmatched. Crawford's challenge is bold, but De La Hoya offers a grounded counter-argument. This back and forth of expert opinion keeps the discussion alive, turning this imagined fight into one of boxing's most polarizing debates.
Because Canelo after the fight said that Crawford is way better than Floyd. You know Crawford, you know Canelo, you know Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time.
Jeff Mayweather brings a crucial perspective to this debate, grounding it in the realities of boxing careers. His point about prime years is vital. Age is more than a number in this sport. Floyd at 36 was no doubt brilliant, but Jeff suggests Crawford's challenge lies in exploiting that age gap. This statement elevates the discussion beyond pure opinion, turning it into a deeper analysis of timing, legacy, and physical peak. For fans, this isn't just about skill, it's about the context. And Jeff makes it clear, Floyd's legacy doesn't rest solely on wins, but on dominating at his peak.
Well, also if we remember, Canelo at that time was a razor-thin decision. Floyd won, majority decision. C.J. Ross had it with what a lot of people had as a draw. And then the other two judges scored it for Floyd, of course. And that was a Floyd at the top of his game with a very green Canelo with very little experience, and he still took him, into deep waters. So.
What was Canelo? What, 20-something? 20 what? 23, 25?
Yeah, he was. Very, very young in the game, obviously.
Very young. He had more fights than Floyd, and he lost.
Yeah, but
a man that was 30-something years old, 36.
But Floyd was clearly at the top of his career, and Canelo had fought a lot of people. But
how you at the top of your career in your prime? You in your prime? You ain't in your prime when you at 36. That's not your prime.
Did he lose? I mean,
your prime is in your 20s.
It's different for different people.
Yeah, okay. Well, it sure, and that's why Canelo is saying what he's saying.
But I mean, want
to make himself look like he did something great.
Dave Coldwell now gives insight into the intensity behind this heated rivalry. Dave Coldwell's words capture the raw reality of boxing's mental and emotional warfare. It's not just a sport of skill, but of psychological dominance. When fighters cross physical boundaries at a press event, it's a declaration that the fight isn't just in the ring, it's in the mind. Coldwell knows the stakes. This exchange reflects a deeper truth. Respect in boxing is fragile, and tensions boil over quickly. Crawford vs. Mayweather isn't just a dream fight, it's a battle of pride, strategy, and mental toughness. Coldwell's comment reminds fans that what happens before the bell often matters as much as what happens inside it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Does that cross the lane, do you think?
Yeah, it does. Listen, the presser was good. It was a great presser, back and forth, poking each other, but not too far. But once you get physical and you touch a man's face, then...
Crawford's honesty here is telling. His words strip away bravado and reveal genuine respect for Floyd Mayweather. He frames the idea of fighting Floyd as a fantasy fight, something beyond rivalry, almost mythical. Crawford admits he never carried animosity, making his eventual challenge more meaningful. This is not just a fighter talking trash. It's a thoughtful acknowledgement of Floyd's greatness and an honest positioning of his own ambition. For the boxing world, Crawford's statement fuels anticipation. It's a rare blend of humility and challenge, setting the stage for what could be one of the sport's most fascinating clashes.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever... Keep it real, bud. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fighting.
Tony Bellew nails it. Crawford versus Mayweather is not just a fight, it's a cultural moment. For boxing fans, it's the convergence of legacy, skill, and rivalry. Bellew recognizes that the stakes have shifted. This isn't a regular bout, it's a spectacle. The public's fascination has grown because every voice in boxing is weighing in, from analysts to fighters. Opinions clash, building hype. Bellew's words encapsulate the sentiment. This could be one of the defining fights of this generation. And as anticipation grows, so does the pressure on both men to deliver something historic inside the ring.
I think this fight's just gone took another toll.
It's absolutely grabbed the public interest now to another level, isn't it?
This is quite simply the biggest fight this country's ever seen.
It's going to be huge.
Max Kellerman nails the core of this debate. Floyd Mayweather's greatness wasn't about raw power, but his unparalleled ring IQ, defensive genius, and adaptability. However, Crawford brings a unique challenge that few fighters in boxing history could match. Kellerman's point highlights the complexity of this potential clash. It's not simply about speed or defense, but adaptability, resilience, and evolution in the ring. Crawford's ability to fight in multiple styles, adjust mid-fight, and deliver devastating power presents a rare puzzle for Mayweather. Boxing fans know Mayweather's defensive mastery is legendary, but Kellerman forces the question, can that brilliance hold against an opponent as versatile and aggressive as Crawford? This isn't just hype, it's a tactical discussion that adds layers of intrigue to the fight. This makes the Crawford-Mayweather matchup one of boxing's most tantalizing what-ifs.
It's wild, because if you look at Floyd's resume, it's much deeper than Crawford's. And Floyd was faster and he had a better defense and all that stuff. But Floyd picked and chose when he fought guys, especially once he left lightweight. He wiped out the junior lights, bring him. Lightweight, he jumps up to Jose Luis Castillo first thing. A lot of people think he lost the first fight, I didn't, but then he won the rematch. But once he left lightweight, he was careful about when he fought guys. So even though his resume is deeper with names, people remember, but he didn't want it with certain.
Canelo Alvarez steps into this debate with a bold claim. Crawford is superior, coming from one of boxing's greatest champions. This statement carries enormous weight. Canelo fought both Floyd Mayweather and Crawford at high levels and has first-hand experience with their skill sets. For him to openly say Crawford is way better is a seismic statement in boxing circles. It speaks to Crawford's adaptability, power, and ring IQ. From a reporter's perspective, Canelo's comment isn't just a comparison, it's a challenge to the legacy of Mayweather. It puts Crawford's ability under a spotlight and fuels the argument that this isn't just a fight for pride, it's about proving who truly sits atop boxing's hierarchy. For fans and pundits alike, Canelo's perspective makes the Crawford-Mayweather clash even more irresistible and elevates the stakes beyond sport into legend.
If you can, compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence "Bud" Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
Terence Crawford's words here carry enormous insight and undeniable respect. His statement, "You gotta have 4 arms, 6 eyes to beat Floyd," is both a nod to Mayweather's near-mythical defensive brilliance and a recognition of just how rare an achievement it would be to beat him. Crawford isn't speaking as a casual observer. He's speaking as a fighter who understands the immense difficulty of cracking Floyd's code. This is more than talk. It's a testament to Floyd's legacy. Crawford openly admits that beating Mayweather would require something extraordinary, a level of skill few have possessed. Yet Crawford's tone also reflects confidence, as if the challenge itself excites him. From a boxing reporter's lens, this is gold, a mix of reverence and rivalry. Crawford's words fuel the debate, deepening the intrigue for fans craving an epic showdown that could redefine boxing history.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you? Keyshawn beat Tank?
Keyshawn beat everybody, him and Shakur.
How you feel about them not fighting each other? That's cool?
Yeah, that's cool. They don't need to fight each other.
Was there anybody ever...
They can beat up everybody else.
Was there anybody ever like that in boxing with you? Because not really Sean Porter, right?
No friends in this business for you.
I think Tim Bradley would have been like that.
Okay.
I think me and Tim Bradley would have been like that. I wouldn't have fought Tim.
If the opportunity presented itself against Floyd, you would have, though, even though you admire him so much and he's so great. But you
Floyd, yeah, because I wasn't as close. Me and Floyd close now, but when Floyd was boxing, I wasn't as close with Floyd like I am now.
How do you beat Floyd, though? Like, since nobody's been able to crack that code.
You think I would tell you?
He ain't fighting anymore, so that fight ain't gonna happen.
You gotta have 4 arms.
I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
I think You got your answer there.
Nah, I didn't hear nothing. Is Floyd better than you? Some fighters say, even like Javante.
This closing moment isn't just another soundbite, it's the crescendo of a storm that's been building in boxing for years. Every comment, every jab of opinion, every bold claim has led to this point. The dream fight between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. Crawford's challenge is clear and fearless, while Floyd's legacy stands as one of the sport's greatest enigmas. For boxing fans, this isn't about belts or records. It's about pride, style, and history. Imagine Mayweather's technical mastery clashing with Crawford's relentless adaptability. It's a spectacle that would captivate the sport for decades. The tension in the air is real, and the buzz around this possible matchup is electric. Now it comes down to one question: will Floyd accept the challenge, or will Crawford's call go unanswered? Boxing fans, the moment to speak is now. Drop your thoughts below. Are you backing Crawford to dethrone Mayweather? Or do you think Floyd's legacy remains untouchable? Let's hear it.